For today's assignment, we are going to practice together, and then you're going to work independently and finish this class kit. So while I'm working on here, it'll be live on yours, but it'll probably already show up all of this information. So I just want you to be watching the video and following along. And then when we're finished, you'll go to Class Kit, page 3, and complete the assignment. All right, let's read the directions first. Character traits. Read Poor Jarya. Then give Jarya and Yuli a grade based on the character traits they exhibited in the reading passage. Defend the reasoning behind your grade in the explanation section. Now, when we explain things and use information from a text, we call that using evidence. In 3rd grade, we practice using our evidence to support our answer a lot. So we're going to do that when it says explain or the explanation, okay? So let's think of the character trait of honest. If you're honest, you normally tell the truth, right? And I'm trying to think, Jarya, was there an example where Jarya told the truth? Or maybe an example of when she thought about telling the truth? Let's think about it for a second. There is an example of her wanting to tell the truth. When her mom came in, she was thinking, maybe should I tell mom what happened? And then Yuli ended up telling the truth herself. So Jarya couldn't decide whether she should tell the truth about Yuli's behavior. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in and get a clear text box. And we'll make this purple. And remember, if you have to change the side on yours, there are little buttons to make them a little bit smaller. We'll go ahead and then Jarya. One second. Jarya couldn't decide whether she should tell the truth about Yuli. She couldn't decide if she should tell the truth about Yuli. And it is a name, so I'm going to do a capital U, clicking Shift, and then pushing U once. Need to fix I always go back and read my sentence again because sometimes I make typing mistakes. She couldn't. There we go. Decide if she should tell the truth or not. So does that give her an A, that she's super honest, or maybe like a B, that she tried to be honest, but actually Yuli was just honest for her? So I would give her a grade of a B. If you think something different, you can cross it out and give her an A if you think she is a very honest, if she is a very honest character. All right, what about hardworking? Let's go back into the text and see what she did at the beginning. Jarya was exhausted. Her arms hurt from carrying her baby sister. This first paragraph was talking about her helping around the house. She was working really hard. And then her sister left and she still had to keep working. So I would think that Jarya is a very hardworking. And I'm going to give an example and some evidence. So I might say, even though Yuli left, Jarya still worked hard at the house. So that's using evidence, something that happened in the text, to support my explanation, okay? And I think she is very hardworking because she didn't decide to go play with her friends. So she would be probably an A. If you think something different, you can cross it out and put what you think her grade should be. All right, the last one is creative. Now there was an example here and Jarya talked about her being creative. Do you remember where that was? When she got the jewelry box. She told Yuli that, let's see, I could never had made anything like this for myself. So she thinks that Yuli is very creative, but she doesn't really think that she is very creative. So that would not be a strong character trait for Jarya. So that might be, let's give her a C. We'll give her some grace there. And the example, the evidence, is that she told Yuli that she couldn't. Whew. Come up with an idea like hers, the idea for the jewelry box. And that is possessive, so that has an apostrophe. This last one I want you to do on your own. You'll need to find evidence in the text that shows if she is kind. And then I want you to write that in the explanation box and then give her a grade. Is she super, super duper kind and she gets an A? She kind, get a B or C, or is she not very kind and gets a D or an F? Give her what grade you think. All right, now for Yuli's report card. Now Yuli was, she left, remember, and then she came back while Jarya worked all day at home. So do we think that there was an example? Actually, I think I might leave this one for you. I'll have you answer the first one of her being honest. And then I want you to write an example of what she did that showed that she was or was not honest, and then give her a grade. Now let's think about her being hardworking. Did she work all day? Did we see any evidence in there? Let's see what she did while Jarya was working at home. Yuli had run off to her friend's house. So she ran off to her friend's house. So that probably doesn't mean that she worked very hard during the day if she was playing. So here's my evidence. Yuli played at her friend's house instead of working. And I think she probably gets a D or an F because she did not work very hard during the day while her mom was gone. I'm also going to leave creative for you to do. Think about what she made Jarya that would be good to add for evidence that shows that she was a creative character. That was her character trait. And finally, being kind. Now I'm going to go back and see maybe something she did. You may use similar evidence for being creative. But let's see, when she got there, she gave, let's see, at the moment there, okay, I think it was right before this. My light went out, I gotta move. Let's see. Because she was sorry, she made Jarya a gift. That is very kind. She was very considerate to Jarya. So that's going to be my example, my evidence for being kind. She felt bad because she didn't help. She made Jarya, and I made sure to capitalize that because that is a name and we capitalize names. She made Jarya a jewelry box. And I think that is kind of kind because she also left her sister, so I don't think I'd give her an A. She'd probably get a B for kindness. All right, for your assignment, you can now go to Class Kick and complete. And I'll highlight these for you so you don't forget. Creative, both boxes. Make sure that you write in complete sentences when you're showing your explanation and your evidence. Honesty for Yuli. Make sure you look at the top so you're using the right character. And then if Jarya was showing kindness, okay? And then give them whatever grade you think they should get. All right, good luck with your assignment.